Brooklyn Nets got so much stuff going on off the court. It's nice to see them back in action on the court, clear their minds with basketball as they're in the nation's capital, take on the Washington Wizards. In the first, Kristaps Porzingis, nice little jab step move to get to the rim and the throwdown. Whoo, buddy, as we close out the first quarter, it's none other than Kevin Durant with probably the ankle breaker of the year. I'm so sorry, Daniel Gafford, but you're ANKLE free. That means KD come around, you ankle free as Durant snatches them ankles up right there. Ooh, that was nasty. Bradley Beal knocks in the three, but here's that man again, Durant. His tray ball gives the Nets a 12-point lead at the half. We obviously know Durant's got DC ties, and boy, was he putting on a show for some of the home crowd. Durant had 28 points, 11 assists. There's one of them inside to Nicholas Claxton. Missed a triple-double by one rebound, but I'm sure the number that means the most to KD right now is 128. That's what the Brooklyn Nets scored, and they win this one by 32 on the road. Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets looking to make it 2 wins in a row with a return in Terry Rozier and the Charlotte Hornets. We're in North Carolina for this one, as we also see the return of Seth Curry. Been pretty much out of the lineup most of this year. Hornets, though, getting some much-needed firepower back. Rozier had been dealing with a sprained ankle. Still no LaMelo Ball thus far this season, but in his return game, Rozier had 25 points on 6 tray balls. Fourth quarter we go. It's a Charlotte Hornets run to kick things off. They take a double-digit lead, but here come the Nets. Durant finding U2 Watanabe for 3. Nets would come back to take the lead, but the Hornets got a response. It's PJ Washington for 3. But when it was winning time, the best player on the court did best player on the court-like things. Durant with the 3, and then Durant with the midi. Durant, 27 points, 7 boards. The Brooklyn Nets have now won 2 games in a row with a 98-94 down the stretch victory over the Charlotte Hornets. One of the things I don't think Durant gets enough credit for is how easy he is to play with anybody. You know, I'm looking at guys, you know, I don't want to beat a dead horn here, but a guy like LeBron James and, you know, how the end of his career is going to go. And even a guy like Kobe that I love dearly, my favorite athlete of all time, they are the system. It is tough to play with them. A guy like Kevin Durant, say what you want about him, his game is so easy to play in so many different systems. He just fits seamlessly. Sometimes you wish his system was a little more selfish, right? Like KD is probably the best suited superstar to play with just role players. I do believe there is a scenario that Kevin Durant can be a guy that can win a championship Dirk Nowitzki style. No superstars around him, just a lot of good role players. Now, it's got to be a good situation. It's got to be a couple guys that could defend, a couple guys that can shoot, some rim protection to give Durant a little bit of a break. But I do believe Durant might be one of the only guys that can theoretically win an NBA championship the Dirk Nowitzki style. Him being the main focal point with a lot of good pieces around him. It's good to see the Brooklyn Nets get back into the win column with everything that's going on. I mean, they've lost a coach. They've lost an all-star caliber point guard for who knows how long. It's good to see Durant lead the team to 2 wins, 2 victories on the East, which are, you know, games that the Nets can't give away right now if they want to stay competitive. They've already pretty much matched the win total with Kyrie. I'm not going to be a fool to say that they're better without Kyrie. Let's call a spade a spade. The Nets need Kyrie to be successful at the ultimate of levels. But for regular season wins, Durant's good enough to get it done by himself. Now, here's the problem. What we've seen in years past is Durant try to shoulder too much of that load, and then he ends up getting injured when he doesn't have any all-star as help, right? So we'll see how Durant's minutes are monitored. Obviously, with no real number 2 right now, and Ben Simmons still trying to figure it out, Durant's probably going to be around 40 minutes a game. These games are going to be competitive against some of the bottom feeders out east, which probably doesn't spell well for Durant trying to, you know, Be ready for the postseason. Keep the minutes down around 34, 36. So only time will tell if Durant will be able to hold up. But it's good to see the Nets get 2 victories under their belt there without Kyrie being available, and also with Steve Nash getting let go of his services early in the week.